does have a 1-0 lead at the moment, but Alpha Male's trying to take things back. It's going to be Fiend on the attack.
All right, so Fiend, let's see which way he sets off. Obviously, you can rush that little hill in time to not be spotted, but it looks like Godson is going to post up on that leftmost gate and actually get eyes on the attacker. They know he's moving around to the right side, but actually he's ducked into the caves. A little bit of a risky situation here. Obviously, the nucleus will be usable by defenders if they get up there fast enough, but I think Fiend was spotted. Yes, he was, and ESP has already fallen back to the cap, not knowing where exactly he was. That's the safest move to choose.
I'm impressed. Fiend has not taken a shot yet, I have to say. Godson, I thought was ducking into the tunnels there. You can use that nucleus to your advantage, and so anytime Fiend tries to make his way out of there, will possibly take a hit. No, the nucleus does not hit him, but he is down to 2 armors and hasn't picked anyone off yet.
Fiend is off to the left every shot so far. He's got something in his wrist, I think. He's twitching a little bit too much, and then he's going to run out of time if he doesn't kill all the defenders right now.
And there it is. XP3 lands the last shot, and that's a quick 1-0 advantage for ESP.
All right, XP3 attacking. He is going to lead off again for ESP. He did that last round and actually managed to secure an attacking round pretty early on. So looks like Alpha Male's not posting up at that leftmost gate. That is actually the fastest way to spot your attacker, so they're not even going to know that XP3 has used the short hill to jump up onto the rail pad area. XP3 could actually hop up onto the pad and try and score a couple of shots with that zoom, but instead he's going to go the normal route, try to pick him off. Yeah, easy shot there for XP3. Now, he can actually jump. Yeah, he's going to, it looks like he might even use it. You can use your endurance to jump onto that basically, I don't even know what to call that, the ledge around the cap. Yeah, so he is actually going to do that, jumps right onto it, and now has a basically overhead view of the entire attack area.
And XP3 is actually is David Garrido. He's a former French Counter-Strike professional player, so making the transition over here. Still has 2 armors, but lands all the shots. Doesn't want to take the easy way out by capping. Only takes 2% there, and ends up taking, he's 3 for 3 now on attack rounds.
Yeah, he's actually on fire with the attacking rounds, landing all of his rails repeatedly. So now it's up to Samson to try and get some damage in here. Godson again rushing to that leftmost gate so he can get some spotting done. Samson tried to pick him off on his way there, but instead looks like he is going to take the short ramp again. Looks like he may have, yeah, he did land up there just fine. No one on the rail pads to worry about, so he needs to try and get over to a spot where he can start attacking for real and use that railgun to his advantage. He doesn't know that there's nobody there.
No, unfortunately, and that could come back to bite him. Wow, a lot of spam shots in the back. Ooh, and shot there on XP3, almost an easy shot, but it's not. I mean, it was a predictable shot, but it was still quite far away, so unfortunately Samson misses there, and a lot of spam hitting him on the rail.
He's going to use the zoom, but he can't waste too much time as the cap is about to be activated, so, it also messes up the ledge jump if that's what he was going for. So this arch is a little bit hard to go through when all 3 of the defenders know you're going to be there. All 3 rockets slamming into Samson, but he did pick off somebody. He picked off Gills.
All right, and Gil's now going to try and get revenge on the attack.
He's like, hey, you shot me, but you were dead already, so that's rude.
That is rude to kill someone after you're dead. So,
yeah.
Well, here we have it now as looks like AM going to take a nice defensive position once again.
No left gate
just
again.
Playing back, sitting up on the high ground down here. That's going to be their primary spotting method.
Yeah, no left gate for Alpha Males. They're going to post up on the very back cliff there to do the spotting instead. Gills sees that positioning so he can kind of guess the rest. Oh, jumps right into a rocket. Too bad for him. That's actually going to put him at an early disadvantage. He's going to need to land this rail. I'm actually a little bit surprised that he didn't land that one there. That guy's in trouble, whoever it is.
And very nice shot playing with the grate here, though, I have to say, but Fiend still ends up biting the dust. It's a 3-0 advantage for ESP right now. Gills takes another round. It's going to be very difficult for Alpha Males to come back from that.
And they're actually doing a good job dancing around the point, and he keeps shooting the pole and not quite getting in there. So he's going to have to do, he's got 3 seconds, so he's not going to be able to cap, really. He's got to land that shot.
Oh, 78%. He would have had it had he had enough time, but unfortunately, the round does go to Alpha Males there.
All right, so Alpha Males with a successful defense, finally getting a point on this map, Crossroads. Looks like ESP most likely going to stick to what's been working. Yeah, Godson is going to run all the way out here to that left gate so he can see where Pub is going. He's already returning home after not seeing anything on the left side. The rail pad guy on the rail pad was a little bit lost. It looks like no one spotted Pub actually 100% yet.
Yeah, Pub making his way around
wow.
the right-hand side, actually, and he's going to get up a nice defensive position behind his opponents.
Right.
Oh! But ESP figures that's where he's at, tries to land a long-range rail on XP3, but can't quite get it. XP3, we know how good his rail is, and now he has that zoom, too.
Yep, and there's actually two options from here. He can jump off this cliff onto the ledge toward the cap, or he can go back toward that tunnel and try to run him through the middle, but that's going to leave him really exposed, so you don't see many players go for that option. 1-for-1 trade there, but he's already down to 1 armor, and the jump is the kiss of death. ESP taking a 4-1 lead now.
That's right. So Godson can make it 5-1 here. And Matt Point once again, if he's able to take this. So AM ran 3-0 through their first team, so they are nothing to sneeze at. We mentioned that on a lot of casts, it seems like, recently.
Yeah, but, no sneezing. Just stop sneezing at people.
None of it. Don't sneeze at them. Godson actually going to take the short ramp there. Sorry, was looking for him and didn't realize he was on 3, but we've got a pretty good look at him now. But this just shows you how good ESP is.
Yeah, Godson with the jump shot through the open window. Taking an armor shot here, but that rail again, such a long recharge time. He had a clear open shot, but couldn't take it because he didn't have the ammo available. Nucleus coming out. You always want to run from that thing. The blast radius on it is quite big, and you don't want to get caught by that. Missing that very valuable rail shot. Now he's going to be stuck trying to get through this archway with 8 rockets available to his defenders.
And looks like he is going to be able to sneak through and lands a rail, but unfortunately hits the rocket that was coming around the side from Fiend. Very close round there from Godson, but not able to make it. Fiend now on the attack.
All right, so Fiend could be on a little bit of an adrenaline jump there after landing that last defensive rocket. They are slowing down ESP's attack, so that's got to be a good feeling. But now this is going to be another challenge for him, trying to get through this very good defense. Godson posting up in the cave, going to be using the Nucleus, it looks like.
It looked like he had actually missed his jump initially. He had a little shaky start. It may have just been indecision is what I was looking at. XB3 already down. That's very, very nice for alpha males, but did land 1 rocket in the process. I'm not really sure. It looks like he either didn't know that he was going to go to tunnels right away or had some indecision there.
Well, I just noticed that Godson was posting up in the cave, like waiting to shoot a Nucleus, which is really unusual, instead of going to that left gate. But I'm sure they thought that Fiend would be trying to mix it up. The short ramp was taken instead. Doesn't land the ledge, so he's going to have to get through this archway instead. Rockets coming right at him. He's going to have to be really careful here. These rockets are just relentless.
Oh, and misses the open shot on Gills there. Had he had that, it would have been one thing. But he lands on the cap point, and there it is. Alpha Male taking a cap match back. That was a very, very nice round. And that is Sandstorm. So,
okay, so momentum back in Alpha Male's favor here. XP3 is going to be attacking again, and he's been basically flawless moving into this position. So we'll see if he's going to be able to land all 3 rails for a 3rd time. 4th time.
Yeah. He's not been basically flawless. He has just been straight up flawless. So XP3 looking pretty good now, and he's going to try and grab one. Oh, misses that shot off to the left, and he's going to have to watch out above him, but it doesn't look like there's anyone around. Let's get a good peek. Yeah, everyone actually sitting back at the cap point with the exception of Fiend.
Yep, so XP3 looping around to the side. I'm sure he doesn't want to go through that arch. Oh, no, 1 armor already, and his streak is broken. That's 3 rounds in a row for Alpha Males. Trying to turn on the momentum here. They might be able to score another attacking round, and then they'll be in really, really good shape.
Well done by Pub there, actually getting all 3 of those defensive hits, and that puts him up to 5 defensive rockets, way more than the rest of his team. Samson tries to take the early shot on Godson there off to the side, can't get it, and it's like he was thinking about another one, but no, Godson has moved away, and he's just kind of wasting valuable time now.
Do you think Samson and Godson are brothers because they have the same
Is this like
syllable?
Is this also like Samson pre or post cutting off his hair? Like how much power does he have right now? So.
I don't know. I'm thinking of Brock Samson though, so probably a lot of power.
Yes,
just a lot of power.
just all of it. Well, Samson checking up on the top, but no, ESP has already fallen back quite quickly. This is a strategy a lot of people do. Oh, I love that jump right there, which has actually become exponentially easier since I've been doing time trial so much.
Time trial is basically all about managing your endurance and landing tricky jumps and stuff like that, so it kind of opens up the map a little bit to like parkour style stuff where you just jump all over all the terrain, but right now this is going to be just
That's
impossible.
One from each.
Just impossible. They're just lined up waiting for him in there.
All right. Well, ESP taking a round, and they are actually on map point. So Gills could lock things up for ESP. We'll see if he's able to do that. What round he's going to take here. AM, once again, posting back very, very close to the spawn. Gills going up short ramp to shave some time off and get himself a better position on the high ground. Already some spam rockets being thrown up there, but he hasn't shown himself quite yet.
I'm okay with them falling back and not using the left side gate. The more I watch this, the more I understand it. Obviously, it kind of goes back to that mentality that they were using on the castle, where you want to play just all the way back to give yourself the most time to try and land these predictive rockets and basically hide yourself from the attacker. Was that a nucleus blast we just saw from the bottom cave?
Yes, it was.
Okay. We'll see how that works out for him.
Oh, misses a shot on Samson. Was a pretty wide open shot as well, but hits the harder one on Fiend, the flick shot underneath, and then the one on Pub after it.
He's going to land this. Oh, man, I really thought he was going to land 3 in a row there. But now he's got a little bit of a duel. He's got 3 armor, though, so he should actually be okay.
Gets it, and there's the map for ESP. They go up 2-0. They're just 1 game away from it.